What's good, everybody? This is Dave, aka Lurk, with Lambgoat. I'm here with Alex, the Webby of Lambgoat.com, and today we're sitting here with Fronz from Attila.
Hell yeah.
How are you doing, man?
I am doing well. It is a very special day because yesterday we released our brand new album, and yeah, now I'm here talking with you. You guys are actually the first people that I've spoken to since the album release, so this is nice.
Dope. You're also collectively the first person we'll do a podcast with, so
Nice. Cool.
first all around. So I guess we'll just get into it. Like you just said, your new album just came out. You just dropped it. Fans, you were talking about earlier, fans are pretty receptive to it. So how do you like the album thus far? I mean, obviously you put it out, and
Yeah.
how do you like the
I love it, man. This is my favorite Attila album, and you know, at this point of my career, I've been in Attila for 15 years now. We put out 7 full-length albums, and generally speaking, we drop an album and everyone just talks shit and shits on us and hates it, and I get a lot of like fucked up things said to me. Yesterday we dropped our newest album, Villain, and everybody fucking loves it. I think that a lot has changed for Attila in our career, and a lot happened over the past couple years that kind of changed, you know, the sound, I guess, and the lyrics and everything. So I know that it's a little different for us, but yeah, pretty much the biggest difference for Attila is that we're now officially unsigned, fully independent. We own our own compound in Orlando, Florida. We hand ship our own CDs. We hand ship our own merch. We record. Ooh,
Yeah, just as close as you possibly can.
don't knock my teeth out. That's how I make my money. This beautiful smile. Okay.
Compound in Orlando. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah, we got a compound in Orlando now, so we're doing it big, doing everything by ourselves. We pay for all of our own recordings. We pay for our own music videos. We set up our own photo shoots. It's a fully DIY operation just done by the band and our team, our manager, you know, our employees, the people that help us. So it's cool because I've been explaining to people, you know, when you're on a label, there's always a timeline. There's always a crunch. Like, hey, dude, you guys got to get in the studio in 1 month and record a full length. And we're like, well, shit, we have like 2 or 3 songs. How the fuck are we going to do this?
Mm-hmm.
And, you end up rushing, and it's hard to rush creativity. It's hard to rush writing. So ever since we've been unsigned for the past, year and a half, however long it's been, it's just refreshing because we got to take our time. We got to write this album over the span of a year and a half, pick our favorite songs, like work with 3 different producers. We got to really just do whatever the fuck we wanted with full freedom, no timeline. We could have dropped the album whenever. Like, we could have dropped this album on Christmas. We could have dropped it on New Year's. Everything was in our hands, and it's just a really cool feeling. So on top of that, in the past, I don't know, things were more smooth in all of our lives personally, and everyone in my band was going through some like crazy shit over the past year. So we all had these crazy like feelings inside of us that got put into this album. So I think that lyrically the vibes are a lot different on Villain than any other album, and it's really, really genuine for Attila, and I think people really respect that, and I think that's probably a large reason why the response has been so well.
The title of the album is Villain. Does that have to do with like the things that you've been getting said to, or that you say?
So the title Villain it ultimately just stems from the fact that we've kind of always called our fans villains. Mm-hmm. Slipknot's got maggots and everyone else has like their name for their fans, but we've always called our fans villains, and it just felt like an appropriate time to use that name. And I think sometimes me or the band just feels like we're like the villain in any scenario. We're the bad guy. We're not the good guys. We're the bad guys for sure.
Why do you think that is, per se, as far as like, because you said that you dropped the album and everyone loved it. I was curious as to say, or to ask, who loves it? Like everyone, or is it the collective fan base that you already have, or is it like branching out to newer fan bases, newer people that are finding your music?
It's hard to tell so far because, obviously this is day 2 of the new album, and most of the people listening to it initially are built-in fans, so it's hard to tell how far it's spread beyond that. But I have seen a lot of people that have said comments along the lines of, yeah, like, haven't listened to Attila in a long time, blah blah blah, wasn't going to give this album a chance, but I'm glad I did. I listened to it and it's the best work you've ever created. So I do think that this album is bringing people back to Attila,
Cool.
In a good way.
Refresh my memory. Your last album was that an Artery deal?
Our last album was Chaos, and it was through SharpTone.
SharpTone, that's right. So you had fulfilled a contract, I assume, and were there other labels asking? Did you have offers on the table and you just said, no, we still want to do it DIY, or it was more like there wasn't a lot out there that looked good to you and you're just like, this is the only route we can go?
I mean, essentially, like, we did one album with SharpTone. We were supposed to do like one more, I think, but things just got really shady. Things just got really shady. The deal kind of fell apart. It was trying to be cut down. There were like lies and manipulations.
Lies in the music industry. That's something
unheard of. So
now,
yeah, ultimately,
SharpTone. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, ultimately shit just hit the fan, and it was like, hey, look, we're really like self-sufficient and independent. It would just be better for us to be by ourselves. So
what have you missed, if anything, out of not having a label this time around? Obviously, that affords you a lot of freedom, but I assume there's stuff that the label does, albeit you have to pay for, but does that makes your life easier, whether that's promoting the liquid metal, whatever bullshit that entails, or I don't even know. You guys did you did a limited pressing of CDs, I guess.
Yeah, so for Villain, we just printed 1,000 physical copies, and that's it. Like, there's going to be no more. So
for CDs, or
yeah, for physical
Cool.
CDs, but we're doing a lot of vinyls and other cool shit. But honestly, there's nothing personally that I miss about being on a label. I mean, occasionally a label will have like a really good press team that will get you, insane amounts of publicity and this and that. But I don't even know sometimes if that shit makes a huge difference. Like especially for Attila, because we just have our own built-in fan base, and our fan base is so fucking loyal that it's just like, I don't even know if it makes a fucking difference to have like some, random publicity from some random people in Belgium. I don't know. You know what I mean?
You're probably right. It's probably a lot of money down the toilet. Once you have that fan base that you guys have, you can sort of just roll with it.
Yeah, exactly. So there's not really anything I don't miss. It's all chill being independent. I love it for us.
Yeah, I'll bet. You guys still rolling in a tour bus, right?
Yeah, of course.
big pimpin'.
Big pimpin' out here.
So you went DIY this time around. Outside of like what you just stated, what do you like about being do-it-yourself? Because obviously you get to keep all the money that comes in that as a collective, not just you. But I mean, it affords you, like he said, like Alex said, a bunch of freedoms and stuff like that. So did that help the writing process, obviously, like going forward, because you weren't rushed, you didn't have to have everything done in a month, you had, you could go at your own pace? And does that also change the style of music that you guys were making? You didn't have to impress anybody other than yourselves and collectively
Exactly.
your fan base, but like how has going do it yourself kind of benefited you more so than just the label?
Well, like all the things you just mentioned, the biggest thing, you kind of went over most of it, but just having like complete total freedom. Like, we can do anything. We can write a song tomorrow, record it tomorrow in the studio, and release it that night. That's shit you can't do with a label, because they're going to want to go through the motions, approve it, like maybe they want to say in it. Typically in the past, most labels just have, to Attila, have just been like, yeah, you guys have your own niche, you know what you're doing whatever you're doing is working, so they're not usually very hands-on with the sound of the music. I think for Chaos, they were a little hands-on, more so than usual, and I don't know, we're just back to fucking normal old do whatever the fuck we want Attila. It's just, we write music when we feel creative. We write about whatever we want to write about, and we write whatever style song we want, you know? The new album has 2 of the heaviest tracks we ever wrote, which are tracks 1 and 2. And the album also has, you know, tracks like Subhuman and Bad Habits, which are very catchy songs with choruses, and, you know, they're just very unique, standout songs. So we did whatever the fuck we wanted, and it feels good, and people respect that.
That's dope.
They can feel it.
You guys started out in the early 2000s, like 2004, 2005 or something,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Out of Atlanta. So how has the sound of your band gone? Because I've checked out a couple of your older records today, because honestly I wasn't super into Attila, and I also like left hardcore metal for a brief minute at a time. And when I came back, you guys were already kind of pretty big, I would say, for that kind of genre. But as far as like, how did Atlanta in that surrounding area form your musical taste? Because obviously you have other bands that are from that area within that genre, within the subgenres of hard music. So from your 2008 release?
I think so. 2008, I believe, was
I think that's the earliest one on Spotify. That
Soundtrack to a Party, I
yeah,
believe.
That's
yeah,
it.
2008.
So from that to this current album, the sounds are completely almost different.
Yeah.
So how has that affected? Has moving affected it, or just, you know, being in the scene that long?
I think just part of being a human is you grow and change, you know. I think that Attila's always had the same kind of core sound and belief, and, you know, we've been writing with the same members for such a long time that it is going to have a lot of similarities. And obviously with me being the voice of the band, my voice is, you know, still in every album. So I don't know. I think starting off in Atlanta had a huge influence on us because we were heavily influenced by rap and hip hop, because when I was a kid, there wasn't Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, like none of that shit. If you wanted to listen to music, you listened to the radio, and
You better have your tape.
every radio
tape deck
station
all ready to record it.
Yeah, exactly. Every radio station in Atlanta played rap, and that's just how it is. So it's, you either loved it or hated it, and I loved it. Everyone in my band loved it. You know, we would be listening to, you know, Lil Jon and Outkast, and then be listening to Pantera back to back. Like, that's the music we liked. And I think ultimately that had an influence on the music we created, because we always liked the vibes of hip hop and rap, but we liked the intensity of heavy metal. So ultimately that created Attila. I
find because I also I was in a band around the same time you guys started, back in the day. No one important, doesn't matter. But I always found that there were a lot of similarities in like the hardcore scene, so to speak, like there are in like hip hop, you know, especially back then. That was like the birth of grills, and everyone had like a grill in their house.
Yeah.
So even in the hardcore scene, people had grills and, you know, bling technically. So it's kind of crazy to see that those two genres kind of resemble, you know, each other a lot, just for different, I hate to say races, but, you know, for different groups of people. But
because at first it wasn't so chill. Like, at first it wasn't so chill. Like, the rap people weren't like wearing, you know, studded jackets and like leather and shit, and like the rock people weren't wearing chains and shit. It was very separated. And then I think, you know, I don't even know what the turning point was, but at some point, you know, in the late 2000s, early 2010s or whatever, maybe, it started just kind of blending, where you've got these rappers wearing skinny jeans and fucking, you know, rock and roll jackets, and then, you know, you've got these people like me all of a sudden wearing, you know, fucking grills and bling and shit, you know, in the metal scene. And, you know, it was definitely like a weird period for people to grasp. But now it's just like, dude, I look at these shows and like, you can't even tell half the time if you just looked at the crowd, if you're at a rap show or if you're at a metal show. It's just kind of like both styles are kind of blending, and people are accepting that, hey, it's cool to like, you know, trap music and hip hop and rap, and it's cool to like metal too. Like, it's all fucking cool. Just be cool.
Yeah, they definitely all those genres are becoming bigger and bigger, probably more so because of the internet and people finding stuff a lot easier.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's definitely
and it's
cool.
becoming less like clicky too. You know, I feel like personally it's kind of all blending, and
people are going every direction. Like a lot of rappers would be doing what you would call like emo music, you know, like Juice WRLD and stuff like that. Would that kind of be
shit's becoming huge.
Emo rap, but it is like the biggest thing. Yeah. So it's cool to see like different people getting to different things, and it's cool to see the scene. I keep calling it the scene, but grow because before it was very limited when I was younger and a kid, and
Agreed.
as everyone else was. So it's cool to see it grow and be bigger. You guys.
So with that,
Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead, Alex.
sorry, it's a random question. Atlanta, your paths ever crossed with Mastodon? Because it's like you guys
No.
are so different, but you're both part of the. I guess loosely, we're part of the Atlanta, metal scene.
Yeah, yeah.
I obviously don't know anything about Atlanta, but I'm just wondering if you. I do dig Mastodon. I'm just curious if you, when you were younger, if you ever, checked them out, were a fan, whatever.
Yeah, not so much. We never really crossed paths with them much. The bands we probably crossed paths with the most that were Atlanta natives would be Norma Jean and the Chariot.
Dope. I was going to ask that. So I was going to ask.
Yeah, those were the bands we had more interactions with.
Now you're the remaining original member, right? Am I wrong about that?
No, you're correct.
There were like a bunch of dudes who left in 2008ish.
Yeah, I'm the only like day one from I started Attila when I was 14, freshman in high school, 2004. I'm still here. I'm the day one, but Chris, our guitarist, has been in the band since fucking 2008 pretty much. So he's he's considered like a day one anyways. So
Whatever happened to Sean, the drummer? Because I never really heard. I knew he left the band, but I never really heard anything about it. And I do remember people being like, he was another original member. There must have been some crazy backstory to that departure.
yeah, I mean, to be honest, the story isn't really that crazy. Sean wasn't original since day one. The story's not really, fucking that wild or crazy. It was just, we were progressing. The drums were getting a little more complicated, and, musically, he wasn't really keeping up with, the direction we were going with. But it was a very, we're super respectful and, professional about how we handle our shit. So we didn't really want to make a huge deal about it. We gave him severance pay and paid him a salary for a year, and after the split,
Nice.
and we did everything really respectfully, I feel like, and he's happy now. He's got a wife and shit, doing his own thing. So I don't know.
I didn't even know there was severance pay in the
No, there's not.
metalcore world.
No, fuck no, dude. No band in the world would do that, but we're just different, We would never want to leave anyone high and dry, and he's still like a brother to us, so we didn't want to be those fucking assholes. We're a lot nicer than people think. So yeah, no, severance pay does not exist in metalcore. We're probably the only band that's ever done that.
Yeah, it's the only time I've ever heard of that, and I was thinking damn, I wish I would have gotten that if I would have never gotten fired from my
Yeah,
band.
really.
No, we're
Which reminds me,
cool.
because you obviously have a limited amount of CDs, and you probably answer this question for me. Spotify, do you make a freaking dime from that, or what?
We do collectively.
Because I've heard stories, you get 2 million streams and you've earned $3.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really make a lot. I mean, it's no joke you don't make a lot. In terms of payout, Apple Music definitely pays more than Spotify.
Interesting.
Yeah, Apple Music pays you more than Spotify does, but you just have to view it as a collective. If you're let's say you're in a new band, you put your full length out on Spotify and Apple Music, you're not really gonna see shit for a long time. But
Now, did you see shit from the labels? Back when, you were selling 20 or 30 or 40, 50,000 CDs? Or was that they're just putting it right back in, that's your...
I mean, now
can't
we
remember
see
the
money from
terms.
all of it, but it was just kind of a thing where, you never really expected to make money from music. I kind of knew from the beginning, if I'm going to make money, it's going to be from clothes
Outside.
or physical items or other sources besides music. But I mean, now it's at a point to where every album we've ever released pretty much is fully recouped. The label takes their cut, their percentage, and then they use our cut to repay, the music videos, the marketing, this and that.
Right.
But at this point of our career, we've got these 7 albums out that are all fully recouped. So, when it comes to streaming and Apple Music and Spotify, it adds up, and every 6 months, I think it's biannually, I just unexpectedly get a check in the mail and I open it up and smile.
There you go.
And that's it. It's fucking tight.
No, That's pretty cool. That's how Jerry Seinfeld is with those Seinfeld residuals. It's just his checks are like, you know, $8 billion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, not quite on that level.
Far much bigger than any metalcore.
That'd be sick though. I'm not Seinfeld though.
What the hell was I gonna say?
I don't want to cut
No. So this album, and I know everybody says this is your best album to date. Like, does that ever get cliche when you hear a band say, well, I mean, I know you're in a band, but for me, every time I hear an artist say, this is definitely our best album to date, it's just you roll your eyes and you're like, yeah, right. But I'm guessing from the things I've read, you say you really passionately believe this shit is your best.
Yeah, and I think
I was going to finish the sentence. Best to date.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I do. And I think the proof is in the pudding, you know, because, I mean, just, like, scroll through our YouTube comments and shit, you know, and people are not really hating as much as they used to. It's fucking weird. Like, it's kind of scary. Like, I want people to just fucking rip my ass apart, and people aren't. And I think it's just, I don't know, maybe it's just getting like old to hate Attila now, and maybe it's maybe it's just old news, because it's like, okay, we've been hating on Attila for like 10 fucking years and they're still here and they're still fucking killing it. So now the cool thing is
to hate on Code Orange now.
Oh yeah, because they're fucking winning Grammys and shit.
Speaking of
getting nominated.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. That was something down the road in this list of stuff, but now that that's a good segue. How do you guys, like you, Alex, as well? Because I know you posted about the High on Fire winning the Grammy. How do you guys feel about like any kind of like metal genre, hardcore genre, being in the Grammy Award show in general?
I think it's cool as shit, man. Anything to make metal bigger should be accepted and welcomed. You know, I genuinely don't think any motherfucker plays metal to like get super famous and to get on the Grammys and whatever. So when shit like that happens, I think people should just embrace it. Like, you know, speaking on behalf of myself and the band and anyone I know that still actually plays heavy fucking music, we're not doing it to be like mega rich or fucking, you know, famous and like win awards. We're just doing it because we like this music. You know, I could be doing anything in the world right now. I don't even need to be playing fucking music, to be honest. I can just retire or quit, but I fucking love it. Like, nothing compares to just seeing people beat the shit out of each other, like in a mosh pit. It's like a drug you can't get anywhere else, you know? I can just quit.
So when you're 50, where are you going to get that adrenaline rush, you think?
Fucking
more fast cars,
meth and heroin, dude.
Well, that'll give it to you.
No, I don't even really truly. No, probably just like going to a racetrack or doing like fucked up shit, I guess. I don't know how you can compare to that rush, man.
How long are you going to ride, because he was saying 50 years old, how long do you think you'll be able to ride the Attila train, you know, doing the same,
I don't know, man.
I don't want to say the same type of music, but just
it's hard to put an
frame.
Expiration date on it. It really just depends for me. Like, if there's a demand, if there's an audience, if there's people listening, I'll just keep going forever, you know? I feel good. I feel healthy, like everything is good. We all feel great. We love doing it, and me and my band are super, super close. So there's no, you know, feud or arguments ever. It's really a big fucking family. So I don't see anything changing anytime soon. And, you know, if there comes a point where we're just like old as shit and don't want to tour, then I guess, you know, we'll tour less. But I don't think we're ever going away, because we all like it.
That's cool. I hope you guys keep playing metalcore too. I want to see, like, you know, some 70-year-old dudes, like the first senior citizen metalcore band or something.
Yeah. I mean, the more time that goes on, I mean, fucking the Rolling Stones are 100 years old and they're still out there rocking.
That's true.
You know
That's
what I mean?
True. But they're not playing metalcore, man.
Yeah, but they were playing heavy shit for their time frame, if you want to call
That's
it
true.
that. But I mean,
it's all relative.
Yeah, nowadays we'll have people our age and older will still be into the same shit we were into as kids. So, you know, our old oldie station on the radio may be like a hardcore metal station or something.
Oh, that'd be fucking sick, dude. Yeah, I mean, just just think about this, man. Attila's been a band for 15 fucking years. You know how many bands have formed, started, broken up within those 15 years? Like thousands, dude. I've seen so many fucking bands form out of nowhere, blow up, they get bigger than Attila. A year later, they're fucking gone. Well, guess what? 15 years later, we're still fucking here. Like, why not keep it rolling? We know what we're doing. We're, you know, we're not like the flavor of the day or flavor of the year. We're still fucking here, man.
even if you don't like Attila, I think you can respect that. You guys are, you know, still doing your shit. Did Billy Joel's lawyers ever come after you for the Attila?
No, they didn't. Yo, thank goodness.
So when you
actually, I think he wanted to like distance himself from that whole band. I'm a big Billy Joel fan, like on the side. So I forget whenever it was that I learned that he had a band called Attila. I was like, whoa, that's fucked up. And it was like some noise shit. But I later read he like didn't want anybody to even know about it. So I guess that worked to your advantage.
Which Billy Joel
anyway.
are you talking about?
Like the Billy Joel, bro.
Like
the only Billy Joel,
okay,
man.
I'm just like, he had a band called Attila.
The Piano Man.
Noisecore band called Attila. What?
Well, no, it wasn't Noisecore. It was like it was he and another guy. This was like probably like
jazz
1970. It was kind of like you know, for that time period, I think it was avant-garde, noisy rock stuff. But I mean, literally, they took the Attila thing like, you know, all the way with like Attila the Hun, like get up and shit. So
that's
really
a little cheesy.
It's like war, but with the
absolutely.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just had to bring up Billy Joel.
It's all good. It's all good.
No, it's cool. It ain't even that deep because like I didn't even know that it existed until like many years later after we formed. But it wasn't even that crazy of a story. Like someone was in a bookstore when we were trying to figure out a band name, saw a book about Attila. Was like, yo, you want to name the band Attila? I was like, sure, fuck yeah. Because every band in 2004 had death, bleeding, dying, like one of those in their name. And I was like, yeah, fuck all that shit. Like, I'm not doing the death, bleeding, dying.
Or the
like,
whole verb the noun thing.
Exactly. That was like the thing. And I was just like, look, we're not doing any of that shit. Let's just figure out a word, something. And I was like, the fuck is Attila? And then I just looked it up. I was like, oh, this dude was crazy. Like, he conquered Rome, like killed a shitload of people, like massacred shit. I was like, cool, down. Attila, done. Easy.
It makes sense.
Instead of
how many times people misspell that shit though? 2 L's, 1 T.
Every day, man. And a lot of them are like actually huge fans. And you know, I don't give a fuck. Like, misspell our name. The best part about it is we have it in our contract that if you misspell our name on the marquee, you owe us $1,000. So,
nice.
You know, every tour it's like an extra 15 grand. Pretty nice.
It's spelled differently than Attila the Hun, right?
No, it's spelled the same.
No.
Oh, okay, I thought Attila had 2 L's.
And they know it's in the contract.
Okay.
Like,
No, it's 2 T's.
Don't misspell our
I don't
fucking
even
name.
care about fans misspelling it. I just chuckle when I see, you know, actual publications like still not get it right.
Oh yeah, it's really not that hard. Like ATTILA. Like, do your research, bro.
Dyslexia is the thing, you know, typos. They might be updating on their phone or something. You never know. So
I've had enough typos.
Oh, I'm king of it too. You're 15 years into the game as Attila. Did you ever see that happening when you were starting out and like, you know, you're a freshman in high school, all of a sudden you're like, let's start a band?
I would say that I was very, very like dedicated and passionate, you know, and I never had a backup plan. So for me, starting the band and doing Attila was never like, oh, I'm going to see if it works and I'm going to have a backup plan to become a doctor or something like that. It was just like, I love heavy music. I love this band. I want to tour the world with my friends and get fucking drunk and do weird shit every day. And that's it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do this forever. And I always just told my band, I'm like, look, as long as we're making forward progress every year, it doesn't matter if we just got like 1% bigger. I don't care. It's like, as long as we're making forward progress, we're having fun, and we're traveling, let's do this forever.
Yeah.
And so I never had a backup plan, never had plans to do anything else ever. I think the only change is really just, you know, reached a point in my life where I was like, hey, like, I have to take care of my kids and my family, and like, I need extra income, and I'm smart, and I need to figure out, you know, a way to be an actual provider and do the right thing. And, you know, that's when I started Stay Sick Clothing, and a few years later started Stay Sick Recordings, my record label, and just started like progressing and like dipping my hands in you know, whether it's like social media marketing or anything else that I've ever been a part of, just to kind of expand. Because I never wanted to rely on, you know, Attila for money. I just enjoy it. Like I always tell people, you know, when I started the band at 14, we never saw a fucking penny until I was probably like 20 or something maybe. So it's like 6 years of doing something just because I purely loved it. And then one fucking day we're on tour and, you know, some dude like our tour manager at the time hands me an envelope with money, and I looked at him, I said, what the fuck is this? And he goes, you guys have extra leftover money. I'm like, nah. I was like, you don't make money from music. Why are you giving me money? He's like, no, legitimately, like you guys did good at merch. There's extra money. I was like, holy shit. And I don't even think I opened a bank account until I was like 21 or 22, because I was just like, what the fuck? Like, what do you do? I had to learn how to be an adult and be like, all right, I guess I'm going to open a fucking bank. This is fucking weird. Like, why am I making money? I just want to play metal.
I like to read books in Barnes and Noble, like music books and shit. And I remember reading that Duff McKagan biography, the dude from Guns N' Roses. And he's like, the first big check I ever got was like, forget what he said. It was like $80,000, you know, and a check. And the accountant's just like, there's going to be, you know, this was when Appetite for Destruction was blowing up. He's just like, you better buy a house or two, because there's going to become a lot more money coming down the pike in just a few months, and you need to like put this shit somewhere.
Oh shit.
But I remember reading that like, oh shit, that must be fucking pretty awesome.
That's a different,
you know, things that never happen to normal people.
Oh yeah, no, that's a whole different ball game. Like I'm talking like in the beginning, like I got like an envelope with like maybe like 150 or 200
yeah,
bucks.
No, I hear you. It's all relative.
I shit my pants. I was like, holy shit, $200.
All singles.
No, yeah, stripper money.
Yeah. But I'm guessing you probably make more from your clothes than Attila, because I'm guessing like apparel's pretty lucrative.
Yeah, I do, and it wasn't always like a thing like that, you know. Like when I always tell people, ooh, little buzz. The first couple years of Stay Sick clothing, I didn't really make shit, but just like same as with Attila, and the way I've viewed any venture I do is that you have to do it because you actually want to do it and because you actually like it, not to try to get a paycheck, because the money comes later. So don't worry about the money. Just
if at all,
focus on the goal. So, you know, the first 2 years of Stay Sick, I didn't make shit. And then, you know, year 3, it started coming in, and I was like, oh, fuck yeah, this is cool. Like, people see the vision. Sorry, burp. They like the clothes. They like what I'm doing, you know, and then it picked up and it became, you know, its own lifestyle brand. And it's still crushing it to this day here in 2019, which is nice. I enjoy it. You know, I always tell people, you know, you can illegally download an album, you can't illegally download a t-shirt. So it's pretty black and white. And if you're not being, you know, whether you're a band or a clothing line, if you're not being creative with your merchandise and your marketing behind the merchandise, then you're not going to make as much money as other people. It's just, you know, like you said earlier, Spotify and Apple Music are paying pennies. Like, you can listen to my album 20 times in a row, I'm gonna make 0.01 cent. You know, you're not really like feeding my kids or like paying my bills from that. It's just, you know, there's other things that benefit bands more. So it's a huge thing, man. If you like, I would say to any listener out there, if you support a band, if you support an artist and you truly want to help them, buy a fucking t-shirt, like buy a hoodie, because the band will see, you know, $5, $10, $15, $20 from that one single purchase, and that's actually makes a huge fucking difference. Mm-hmm. So that's, you know, keeps the band back on the road.
One of the things I always dug about, you know, what I follow you on Twitter or wherever, but it just seems like you're a constant hustler, and that's pretty awesome. It doesn't matter like where the fucking, you know, how you're feeding your kids or wherever. It just seems like you got so much shit going on, and you must not sleep a lot. That's what I'm thinking.
I sleep a little, but I've grown accustomed to just like thriving off of like 4 to 6 hours of sleep. Like, it's not a big deal.
You only need about 4 hours of sleep technically per night.
Yeah, it's all good, man. That's why they make, you know, coffee and espresso and Monster energy drinks. So
Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
Well, why didn't
Go ahead.
just an obvious question that someone might have? Why didn't Stay Sick Recordings put out the Attila album?
So if you want me to get technical, we used the Stay Sick Recordings distribution. So
that makes sense.
we utilized all of my resources, but it's still technically a self-release. Because
I got you.
ever since my record, like about a year ago, my record label got our first major distro deal through InGrooves, and now our resources are just through the roof with what we can do for our bands. And it's just crazy, man. Ever since me and my partner, Mike Milford, opened up our compound, where we're in the office every morning, several hours a day, most of the time 7 days a week. We literally worked on Christmas and New Year's just because we love it. We don't give a shit. We're just happy to be there, happy to be talking with our bands and like helping them. And
Now, Mike was part of Artery before, wasn't he?
yeah, so
My memory
yeah.
flawed.
Yeah. The history of Mike Milford. He was the singer of Scars of Tomorrow, and he went on to work for Artery as part of the management team. He's been managing Attila since fucking 2009, maybe. Like, pretty much, he's like our day one dude, like the one dude that we can trust with our lives. And we've been with him forever, and he worked for Eulogy Recordings. He got severely fucked over by them, and it's honestly really fucking shitty. And he's a really good dude, so he did not deserve what happened to him. And me and him have been pretty much best friends forever. So when the idea came to be like, hey, he has all the skills necessary to run a record label. I have this major platform and, internet marketing skills. Let's combine forces and be partners on the next big record label for metal and hardcore. And we did it. And at first we were partnered with Equal Vision, which is, one of my favorite labels from back in the day.
Yeah,
and then
They put out some cool shit.
yeah, and then we grinded, became like a fully independent label, just doing our own thing, got our distro deal, and then we bought out Eulogy, which is fucking mind-blowing to me, dude.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that. That was like one of the iconic, the early 2000s. You had Trustkill, Ferret, Eulogy.
Dude.
So what is the you
speechless.
own Eulogy now, or you? What's the arrangement?
Stay Sick
Yeah.
owns it?
Yeah, my record label bought Eulogy. We
Dope.
bought the whole fucking label.
So Wiley sold it all.
Yeah, and it's like we're still close with him, and it's all good. It's just like there was an opportunity on the table to kind of take over this whole catalog, and we have just like more of a modern vision for music. And some of those releases weren't on Spotify, they weren't on YouTube and stuff, and we kind of used everything we have to like bring like a breath of fresh air to some of, in my opinion, like the greatest releases in metal and hardcore. Like my favorite band growing up was the Warriors, and it's just like holy shit, like now the Warriors are on my fucking label.
Yeah,
like
that's gotta be crazy.
I have these releases that were so important to me.
So you own the rights to those Warriors albums? Is that what it is then? Not the publishing,
Yeah.
but the copyright, I guess.
Yeah, I do. The Warriors, Kids Like Us, Evergreen Terrace,
Terrace,
Bury Your Dead, all these
Broken
bands.
Wings, Set
Yeah.
Your Goals, so many
Set Your
freaking
Goals,
bands.
so many. And those bands were just so crucial to me growing up
Yeah,
as
they
a
were killing it.
teenager. Those were my fucking favorites. So when that opportunity came to the table, I was just like floored, like with excitement and really fucking happy. So that was a huge moment for the label. And then ever since then, we're just working our fucking asses off. Like this is, if people ask me like what my number one main passion project is right now, it's the record label, because there's
Just
just
signed two bands you announced last week, right?
Yeah, we announced 2 bands last week, Dead Crown and Born Anew, and both of them are really fucking cool. And before that, we announced Dealer, which Dealer is a dope fucking band from Australia. I think they're going to be the next big Australian band, hands down. They're so fucking pissed. Like, the song Crooked that we released, the first single from their album, is just, I don't know. I've never felt more like anger and hatred in my life than when I listen to that song. Like, I'm scared for anyone around me because I just want to punch shit when I hear that. Like, when,
there you go, Dave. Edit in Crooked in the video
Will
so
do.
they can hear a few
Yeah,
seconds of that.
literally, you have
Do we
to
have the
listen to
rights?
Crooked.
Can we use it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Use,
Sure. Now
use
we have
Crooked
permission.
by Dealer. Like, first of all, the band's called fucking Dealer. Like, that's hard body as shit. Like, they're called Dealer, but it's just,
Drug dealer, card dealer, who knows? Card dealer.
who fucking knows? But
Death Dealer.
Death Dealer. Yeah, seriously. But the song is so fucking hard. Like, the breakdown at the end, when they come to Orlando or whenever I get to finally see them at a show, I'm punching everyone in the fucking building. Like, no questions asked. Like, I'm so fucking ready.
Do they take after like Parkway? Because Parkway is the biggest thing to come out of.
No, they don't.
Australia
They're,
since,
they're
ACDC.
pissed, dude. Like, Parkway is like, I don't know. Parkway is like
Lightweight.
Taylor Swift compared to Dealer. Dealer's pissed.
The early Parkway was my shit. I don't know about the new Parkway. The new Parkway's not my shit, but
Yeah, I don't know either. But yeah, the more pissed off, the better, as far as I'm concerned.
so I want to kind of touch base on. You keep mentioning the compound, and we were trying to figure out when to do the interview, like where you were at, and it would be better if, because I remember hearing that you lived in Orlando.
Yeah.
But then the band's from Atlanta, so you mentioned that you moved everybody to Orlando. So the compound, is it like a compound, or is it just like you all live on a cul-de-sac, or?
Oh,
all
no,
live
no,
together in
no.
a house?
So we all have our own like separate like houses and shit that we live in, but we actually like just bought a compound that contains a really giant office space where we have, 4 desks in there for me and Mike and 2 of our employees. We have a giant merch room where we ship out all the merch and CDs for the bands on our label, as well as all of Attila's merch, CDs, vinyl. Then we have a big storage space where we store all of Attila's gear, touring gear, etc., like all the shit we own. And then we have an actual recording studio in there that my bass player, Kalen, runs. And he's going to start recording bands, full-time when he's off from tour as well. So any bands out there
That's
that want a
awesome.
really dope quality recording,
Orlando, dog.
come to Orlando, record with my bass player.
I want a
Kalen,
compound.
and he'll make you
I
sound
got
pissed.
I got a fucking basement.
Hey, we don't have
It's
basements
nice.
though here in Florida, bro. So you have that.
It's
Well,
nice.
yeah, they'll flood out.
Yeah, we don't have basements here, but
But yeah, when you were saying compound, I was thinking like Mike Busey's compound over there and having like weird juggalo parties or something like that,
no. It's more business and work. It's we party in there. Don't get me wrong, but it's
How could you not?
Juggalo. That reminds me, you guys toured with ITP, right?
we sure did.
Oh my
Mike-
goodness.
What was that like?
Fucking amazing, dude. Juggalos are crazy, bro.
That whole
in a
scene
good
is-
way.
Yeah, that scene is insane. We talked about it. Me and Alex talked about it briefly, not related to Attila, but we were just talking about Juggalos and how like insane that fan base has gotten over the last 20, 30 years, almost 30 years, without any mainstream help whatsoever. They're just like, that's a complete underground situation, regardless of if you hate that shit, which
Yeah.
a lot of people do. But you got to respect the shit out of it too.
Oh yeah, you gotta respect the hustle. Violent J and Shaggy 2 Dope, they've literally created a whole entire fucking culture. And they've been doing this shit since before I was born, dude. Like, I was born in 89, and I think they were fucking touring then
Yeah,
as
they're like
ICP.
still rapping, yeah.
So they're just like created this fucking empire, created this culture, and they're still killing it, dude. They roll around with 2 full-size buses and a fucking semi-truck. They pop open the semi, and it's filled to the brim with
Fago.
Fago. Like, are you kidding me? Like, how do you not respect that? That's cool as shit, dude. Like,
Do you think
Now,
that-
do those dudes walk around like with paint? Do they like wake up in the morning and get their faces painted, or what? Do you ever see them without their getup?
Yeah, you
yeah,
probably
yeah.
have to.
I see them without their getup, and I don't think it's like a huge fucking deal. Like, they go out to concerts, they go to shows, like they're regular people, and you'll see them without the makeup. You might not recognize them, but they'll
Yeah,
It's like, hey, that's Guy Fieri.
yeah. No, they they fuck around without the makeup, but yeah, they do their thing every night. They get done up, and they're true fucking juggalos. Like, homie eats like Chef Boyardee and like crushes up Cheetos in it, and that's like what he eats every day, and like chugs it down with some Fago, and like they're just real as fuck, dude. Like,
That's some jail food right there.
dude, they're so fucking about it, and it's sick, man. They're nice. They did nothing but show us respect and we're happy to have us out, and their fans are fucking wild, dude. Like, we saw some wild shit. Like, we were jumping on cop cars with them and fucking.
I would think your average ICP fan would be down with Attila. Like, seriously.
Yeah, I mean, I could probably speak. I'm not a juggalo by any means, but I have friends that have grown
Juggalo
up.
by day,
Yeah.
Esther by night.
Show me your Hatchet Man tattoo, dude.
I can't. It's in my on my lower half now.
Oh,
but
okay.
no, I had friends that grew up in that juggalo scene and shit like that, so they have kind of transferred out of that kind of genre into the more heavier. I hate calling it rap-based music, but it technically is rap-based music. I mean, you have like bands like Emmure and other things like that borrow heavy from like the hip hop culture, as such as Attila too. But
Yeah.
Yeah, Bone Crew.
yeah, let's go. I was just about to bring that
Bone
up too. 'cause
fucking
we were talking
Crew.
about trap. That's a trap metal band. Go ahead and explain to everybody what that would be if they're unfamiliar with it. And is it trap with a V or an A?
No, I do A. I don't do the weird vowel shit. Honestly, like, not knocking on anyone, but I think that trend's done. So if you're starting a band and you're gonna like take all your vowels out or like flip the shit, like, just stop, because it might be cool now, or maybe it was cool last year, but like,
It's not even cool now.
it's not, dude. Like,
It's like having death or
like,
die or something
dude.
in your name.
Yeah, that shit is going away. So stop with the weird vowel shit. Yeah. So Bone Crew, trap metal. It was a vision I had a few years ago where I said, hey, I want to combine like burp.
Same,
All right,
same.
cool. Same. I wanted to combine like the heaviest of fucking like slam metal, groovy slam metal, with like gangster fucking trap music and trap beats. And I just basically said, hey, this is a crazy idea, and it's either going to be a hit or people are just going to fucking hate it. Either way, I'm going to do it. But if I'm going to do it right, I need to have a real fucking rapper. I'm not going to sit here and try to do like white boy rap over this project. I want to just lay down the fucking screams, do what I know, which is heavy metal. I want to create the music, be heavily involved and hands-on with the project, and exactly like, it's my vision. I want to make this happen. This is me, but I want to have a real fucking rapper that can tear it up. So, long story short, it was Warped Tour 2015 or something, and Amity Affliction was like, hey, we want to introduce you to our friend who's a rapper. He goes by Da Boy J. And they introduced me to him, and this dude was just, we instantly clicked. Like, this dude's just cool as shit. Like, the fucking homie. Everyone that meets this dude loves him. And then he pops up on the Attila bus. We all become close friends, and all of a sudden he's playing us his music. And this dude is just solid. Like, you can tell he's super, super passionate about rap, loves what he's doing, but he also, like, fucks with the metal scene. So everything kind of clicked, you know, throw back like a year in advance or 2 years in advance, and I'm like, hey, I want to do this trap metal project. So he was the first person that came in mind. I hit him up. He's from Detroit. I was like, yo, I'm doing a trap metal project, really heavy fucked up music with, you know, lots of rap and trap and hip hop in it. Do you want to be in the project with me? Just 100% down. I started sending him tracks, and he would record the next day, just 100% dedicated. And yeah, so we worked on the project for probably a full fucking year. Really took our time and made the initial EP, the Bone Crew EP, and launched it. And I swear it was the craziest thing. So first of all, I didn't really like tease the project a whole bunch like people usually do. Usually people are like 3, 4, 5 months out, like putting out songs, singles. I didn't even talk about the project at all. I wanted to keep it a secret. I wanted to just like hit the world with a bomb. So a day or two before I released the project, I dropped the first single and music video. And then a couple days later, boom, the EP comes out. 24 hours after the EP came out, someone hits me up and is like, dude, they're playing Bone Crew on XM radio. I was like, no fucking way.
Yeah, I fucking heard it on there. I was like, whoa, that's
yeah. I was like, no
unexpected.
fucking way. This is not true. Like, they're not playing Bone Crew. Like, I just released this project. I was like, how could that be possible? Like, Attila's been a band for like 14 fucking years now, and we've never been on XM. Like, how the fuck is Bone Crew, my new project, on XM radio a day after the release? Sure enough, I look at my Twitter and it's just everyone freaking out about Bone Crew on XM radio. And I was like, wow, this is real. And then next thing you know, like, Jose Mangan is just tweeting about like how fucking he loves Bone Crew, and everyone's freaking out about it. And
Jose did it.
yeah. And that's mad respectful, and I'm super thankful that he did that. And next thing you know, we're in regular rotation on XM radio for like 2 months or so, just getting played, 10 times a day on XM, which is just the coolest shit ever, because I've never had anything like that before. So I'm just glad that people fucked with it. And I could tell, like, just looking at social media and like seeing people's responses, like yo, what the fuck was that crazy like trap metal shit? I love it. Like, I never heard anything like that. Like, all these like random, strangers that have no fucking clue who I am, who Attila is, who Bone Crew is, are like really stoked about this project. So long story short, it's been doing really well, but we only have 5 songs. So right now we're working on the full-length album. I would say we're, 80% complete with the music. We have a whole lot of shit. And it's just kind of getting to the stage where I need to like organize everything, consolidate, do the final vocals, like figure out guest vocalists, because I want to get like a lot of real rappers involved with this project and kind of expand, and then go from there. I want to release a full length and do a world tour, and just, I fucking love it. I think the music is cool as shit, so I want to keep doing it and see where, it could take me. It's definitely a little bit more accessible to the world than Attila, because obviously the world is more like rap and EDM oriented right now. So, but we'll see, man. So far the response has been really good and people love it. So I'm excited to finally put out a full length album, hopefully this summer, and see where it goes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it's not the same thing, but it's within the same ballpark as Attila. So, what classifies obviously Bone Crew as trap metal, and what would you classify Attila as? I mean, it's not trap metal because there's. Do you guys use production in your songs as far as like
that would be the
808s
big
and stuff?
that
or?
would be the big difference. Every Bone Crew song has like trap beats in it, samples, like trap hi-hats, like every
who's are you guys recording it all like within an office studio, or do you have like a band, or is it all just like?
I have a few different outside producers that I use, but I'm very involved with the project, and I'm the one kind of like orchestrating the show, so to speak.
DJ Khaled.
Yeah. Essentially.
Yeah,
so
I get you.
But yeah, no, I would say the difference is, Bone Crew is, the structure of the song is based like a rap song, and it's very, based like a rap song, whereas an Attila song is, maybe there are parts of an Attila song that would have a trap hi-hat in it or a sample, but Attila essentially is like, I don't know.
Full band.
A full band at all times.
How does the the writing process for you guys as Attila, like, how do you guys go about doing that? Is it something that someone works on something not collectively, but by themselves, or do you guys do it collectively, or do you guys get in a room and you're like, oh, that riff works, let's kind of work that riff out? And do you write lyrics like on the spot, or do you have to, like me personally, I can't do on the spot. I have to do like at a later time when the song's completed for the most part. I might be able to like say, hey, don't do that here, like DJ Khaled type thing. But other than that, like I'm not really good on the fly. So how do you guys go about like creating your albums and your songs, and like how do you navigate what sound that you want to approach for that album? Like your latest one is a little heavier than like your first one, so not a little, a lot. So
I would say that the way we write is like a collective conglomeration of all of the above. Like sometimes I will bring something to the table and we'll base a song off of whatever I'm bringing. Sometimes it's Kalen and sometimes it's Chris. So me, my guitarist, and my bass player are the 3 primary writers for Attila, and we've written every single way imaginable. Sometimes Kalen will have the idea initially, sometimes it'll be Chris, sometimes it'll be me, and sometimes we're all 3 together working on it, and sometimes we say, hey, it would be nice to have like a fresh ear and a fresh perspective. So let's save room to write one song in the studio with the producer. And that is usually a really fun thing to do too, because you say, look, you know Attila, you know us. We're going to start writing right here, and then you can pitch in, you can have like input, because we're very open-minded. We're not stingy. We're not fucking, my way or the highway type people. It's really nice and refreshing as a musician to have additional input when you're writing, and I fully welcome it, especially being that, I think Attila has like, 90 fucking songs or something, maybe more. So it's just like, it's refreshing to have new minds working with you. So occasionally we'll work with other people, but for the most part, like for this new album, I would say, 95% of it is just us together working, whether it's me with the idea or Kaylin or Chris, and we just come together.
How did you...
Now,
Go ahead. Sorry.
Sorry.
Go, Alex.
No, I was just going to ask, to those guys, how do they feel about... You've obviously got a ton of shit going on. How do they feel when you put Attila aside and you're off doing other things? Is that like a point of contention for them? I feel like you're the face of Attila, any way you slice it. You're kind of like the Adam Levine of Maroon 5.
Cool.
But when Adam Levine's like off doing his shit, the other guys in Maroon 5, I don't know what they're doing. Are they sitting around saying, damn, when's Adam coming back? Well, yeah, they're collecting royalties. For
No,
sure.
that's a funny question, but yeah, I'll just be completely honest with you. I think that, in the
it's
past...
hard to juggle that shit too, you know what I mean? So that's
yeah.
fine.
No, I'll just be 100% honest. That's like my new policy, like in life, just be honest about everything. So in the past, there was, maybe a little bit of tension in the air about me, doing so many different projects on the side and like working on other things. But in all honesty, the past year to 2 years, me and my band have grown closer than we've ever been before. Our relationship is the best it's ever been. Like, closer than family type shit. So everything has been really, really good, and we're getting to a point to where all of us are, rather than being mad about our separate projects, because every single one of us does other shit now. Like Chris lives in downtown Atlanta, and he's producing like some of the sickest like rap beats ever and working with some big names, and he's starting to expand into that, and I support him for that. Kaylin is going to be recording full time, and I support him with that because he's really good at recording, and he records a whole lot of Attila music too. And I think that he's going to become a big producer and kill it with that. And I'm doing my own thing. And it's just like, for example, I've got a record label now, and we're growing fucking huge, like especially over the past year. And rather than having, he dipped, but it's fine. I could talk forever.
Keep going.
Rather than, having our differences, we want to just keep everything in the family. So, we had a band on the label that, lost a member and needed some help writing a few songs for their full length. So we hired Kaylin, my bass player, to write a few songs, and he got paid to help, participate. So it's just getting to a point to where all of Attila is just so fucking close. And rather than, being mad about outside ventures or anything I'm doing, it's more of just like
right.
a team effort, like a family thing. We're all supportive of everyone's outside ventures. We're all doing really well. Everyone has, fucking paid off houses and shit. Like we're fine. Like we just want to see each other thrive. Like everyone wants to see each other do well. And the morale and the spirit between Attila is better if we're all just working together and helping each other. So it's a very that's cool symbiotic relationship, and it's becoming really, really good. So things are better than it's ever been.
So everyone has paid off houses. Is that kind of like that leads us to our next thing? Your Twitter handle, or your Twitter name at least, is Metalcore Millionaire. Is that like a play on words, or are we talking? No one's asking for bank statements.
Yeah, no one's asking for bank statements, but I'll just give you like the rundown on the way like net worth works. No one in their right mind would have $1 million in the bank, because the interest rates you get on money that's sitting around does absolutely jack shit for you. So
listen up, kids.
Your net worth, yeah, if you have money, you need to be investing it, and you need to have a really, really diverse portfolio. you know, it doesn't mean like drop a shitload of money into like Apple stock. Like, don't do any stupid shit like that. You know, get a financial advisor, have them tell you, you know, coach you on doing the right moves, and have a diversified portfolio. And I've been investing forever. But, you know, the whole metalcore millionaire thing, yeah, I mean, I know it's flashy and it's douchey, but it's just kind of like who I am. You know, if you know me, you know I'm a down-to-earth person. Like, I'm humble. I'll talk to anyone. I respect everybody, whether you're the homeless dude or a fucking, you know, someone way more successful than me. I don't really give a shit. Like, everyone's the same. The whole metal.
How many cars you got now?
Just
Speaking of investments,
I haven't seen any updates.
Only 3 cars. Got the Range Rover SVR, which is like the racing Range Rover with like race seats. It's the best Range Rover you can get in the world. I have the Lamborghini Huracan, which is like my prized possession. That's like, I call it my anti-drug, because when I hop in that car, it's so fucking loud it shakes the house. It's got like 666 horsepower, and it's just the biggest adrenaline rush of my life. So when you hop in that car, like, I'll be going to get coffee and I don't even need coffee anymore. I'm just wide awake and stoked as shit. So it's just like good for everything.
Yeah,
and then
that's the same vibe I get from my 2015 Buick.
yeah,
nice.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. And then my daily driver is just a BMW 428i Grand Coupe.
the Lambo's not the daily driver.
It was for a while until
That's not safe to take
it
out.
started just shaking my brain to oblivion, because it's just like so fucking loud. But no, I just have like a nice new like BMW 4-door all murdered out as my daily driver. And before that, I had the BMW i8, which is like the craziest BMW with the flip up doors and shit. I loved it. It was a good car, but I just wanted to be more responsible, get a 4-door car. I'm getting old, I guess.
You said you had kids, so you can't really put kids in the Lambo either.
Yeah, exactly.
Tricked out
It
minivan.
might not be fun.
Dude, someone in my neighborhood has a tricked out minivan. Like, it's fully murdered out. Like, not a single piece of like chrome trim. It's brand new, like murdered out from the top to bottom, and it actually looks fucking cool. Like, not gonna lie, probably not gonna get a minivan ever, but they did it right.
I mean,
Minivans are pretty freaking practical, I'll say.
Yeah, I'm
Super
a big
practical.
I'm a van guy too, because I mean, I loved it
It's
when
great.
we were touring in the band. You know, you basically live at that motherfucker, and that's long before people were like, that I found out people were living in their vans and traveling the country.
Yeah.
You know, you get like 6-8 dudes in a van, you were already doing that anyway. Because again, you don't make money in metalcore or anything like that. It's basically like playing shows, branding outside of music and all that shit is how you make money.
Oh yeah.
Which I remember when I interviewed you a few years ago. You know, I was kind of looking around online. You know, because people are like, this dude can't make this much money with Attila, and you know, obviously you've got all kinds of other shit going on. But I stumbled upon something, and they're like, yo, the only reason that guy has money is because he won a lawsuit for eating bad seafood or something. I can't remember is there any truth to that? Was there a seafood lawsuit or something?
So there's like 1% of truth to that. So when I was on tour a long time ago, stopped in New Orleans, went to a sushi spot, and I got spicy tuna roll. Still one of my favorite rolls to get.
Don't ruin it for me.
Yeah. And then basically the next day I felt like deathly ill, and I was just like, okay, like it's because I've been drinking too much. Like maybe my liver exploded or some shit. Like who knows? It's like I'm fucked though, so I'm just gonna stop drinking, see if I feel better. Day goes by, I feel like shit. Day goes by, I feel like shit. I'm just permanently feeling like shit, pissing out my ass, like just worst feeling of my life. So I go to the hospital. They falsely diagnosed me with like a stomach infection or some shit, which wasn't true. And then I basically did a whole entire tour, like a full month long, deathly ill with salmonella without knowing it. And then someone happened to like tweet me or something and be like, hey, you know, you're sick still, blah, blah, blah. Maybe you have like salmonella. Like there was a crazy outbreak from some like tuna factory. And then it just all clicked. Like, holy shit, the day before I got sick, I ate a spicy tuna, like raw tuna, and then there's this crazy fucking tuna outbreak. So, yeah, like I went back to the hospital. They were like, yeah, you actually have salmonella. Gave me the proper medication for it because I was literally on the brink of death. Like, salmonella will fucking kill you. And I was like, I was almost there. And I was just like, whatever, I guess I'm going to die. Like, this is chill. But I finally got the right medication. My salmonella went away. And then I dove into, like, the lawsuit process. And I found, like, the best food lawyers or whatever to try to figure it out, blah, blah, blah. They liked my story because they're like, hey, you know, the way like lawyers and all that shit rolls, it was interesting to figure out. But they're like, hey, do you mind if we put you on MSNBC and NBC News and ABC News and this and that and have all these interviewers come because it's going to help your case? I was like, sure, whatever.
Well, it'll help my band too, so go ahead.
Yeah, it'll help my band. So next thing you know, like I'm on the front fucking cover of like MSNBC or some shit, like heavy metal singer gets slammed with salmonella sushi. I was like, okay, cool. Like, this is getting big time. Like, this is getting crazy. And then, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Eventually, there was like a settlement. But, I mean, I can tell you, am I legally allowed to tell the amount? It wasn't that much. Put it this way. Like,
it wasn't $20 million.
No, dude. the amount of money I got wouldn't even buy me a car. So it's like it's not like, that shit that I got didn't buy me a house. Trust me. It didn't buy me like some luxury life. Like the amount that I got wouldn't even buy me a car straight up.
So the Fronz fortune isn't, built upon a spicy tuna roll.
No, not at all. And granted, like the amount that I had gotten, like, yeah, it's not enough to like fucking ball out and buy a car or buy a house or whatever. But it was during a time when I was extremely, extremely poor. So if anything, it bought me like a little bit of time to focus more on my music and my passion. But
that's cool.
Absolutely a speck in the dust of like what I've actually created. And so I can finish the topic though while I remember the whole like metalcore millionaire thing, the whole net worth thing. What people don't realize is your net worth isn't based upon how much you have in the bank. Your net worth is the worth of all of your liquid assets, all of the equity in your home or houses. Like I have 2 houses right now. It's also has to do with the value of the companies that you own.
Yeah, your businesses.
So me being the full owner of Stay Sick Clothing, me being the partner of Stay Sick Recordings, me being a 1/3 owner of Attila Music LLC, like all of these things combined create a multi-million-dollar net worth. And that's just like it doesn't mean that, you know, for people that don't understand, it doesn't mean that there's $1 million in the bank. It doesn't mean that there's multi-millions in the bank. It just means that my actual like value of everything that I'm involved in and everything that I legally own is in that range.
Understood.
So
yeah.
if you wanted to, you can go to Atlanta and just with a singles, like a money cannon, just
yeah, just start throwing like hundreds in the crowd. No, but I got the
same problem, man. I own Lambgoat LLC, and I'm a metalcore $20 air, I think, something like that.
100 air.
Lambgoat's a multi-million-dollar company, dude. Come on, it's the biggest website in metal. I love you guys.
Well, not, but I appreciate that. I wish we were the biggest, but we're probably
we're getting there.
The best comment section.
Oh my god! You don't know how much heat I take for that shit.
Oh man!
If everybody, I've heard from so many musicians, like, in fact, that someone, I won't name the band because he asked me not to, but he asked me, it's a pretty big band on Epitaph, and he asked me not to post about him anymore because he couldn't. He admitted, he's like, I can't not read the comments.
He can't,
and it gives me so much anxiety. Yeah, he's like, it gives me so much anxiety when I see a news item on my band because I know I'm going to go in there and it's going to be like people shitting all over me.
Yeah, you can't.
So,
a lot of these days are out there.
I love it.
It's entertaining, but a lot of people definitely hate the comments.
It's hard to.
I love it.
It's hard to decipher. I mean, like, to put like the negative ones aside and to not care about them and only like the positive ones, because even though the negative ones are probably just straight up trolling you or trying to get their comment to have the most likes or whatever the fuck else they're out there doing, even if they're not because a lot of people will, like, I'm sure you probably get trashed on online, and then you may run into the same person in person. They're like, oh, I was just fucking around, blah blah blah.
Oh yeah, the same people that trash me online are the same people like chasing me down the street for a photo.
Yeah,
It's fine.
Clout.
I get it. Like, I fucking get it. Like,
Hey, I've seen
care.
your social media groupies, man. You must have so many freaking women hitting you up all the time. That's got to be kind of. I don't even know. Are you single these days?
Yeah, I've been single for
I'm
a
not
year.
asking for myself. I'm just curious.
You interested, dude?
Swipe right.
Swipe right, bro. No, I've been single.
Because, like, I don't know if you've been paying attention to the news, but, like, that band Capsize.
Oh, yeah, know all about
who
it.
was on Equal Vision Records. Yeah, so,
All right,
I mean, I'm sure, like, to make it serious, that's, like, something you really got to fucking watch out for.
Yeah, of course. And
A person in your position.
And this is something interesting to talk about because now I have like a platform to talk about this shit. And I'm just going to say this, like, I don't fucking understand how like these band dudes get involved in like just stupid fucking situations. Like, if you're in a band, there are so many girls that do want to have real consensual sex with you and they want to hook up with you. Like, just be fucking cool, be respectful of women, be nice, and you can just have like good normal sex. Like, you don't need to be fucking
A creep.
creepy or weird or like forceful in those situations. There's like, I don't know, I can't fucking relate to that shit, man.
And
It
I guess
sucks.
they would say like, well, it was consensual, and then 6 months later she turned around and said it wasn't. That all the comments now are like, well, I guess I'm gonna have to sign, get her to sign a fucking paper before we do
Yeah.
You
it.
better hope she has her ID and the contract in the picture.
Yeah.
Take a picture of
No,
her.
it sucks thinking about that too, because I mean, I'm sure that shit happens where like, not discrediting anyone, but I'm sure at the time it is consensual and fun, and then maybe like one day down the road they're like, yo, like fuck that dude or whatever, he didn't text me back, like fuck him, like I'm gonna blast him, and it
Yeah,
sucks. Like, you have to be careful, you have to be smart, man. It's not it's not the same no more.
Yeah, and I don't want to minimize make light of it, but obviously there are a lot of shitty dudes out there who do take
Many.
advantage of that
Of course, man.
position and take advantage of women when they're vulnerable or whatever. So
Of course,
I'm
man.
sure there's shit on both sides of the coin there, but I just every time I see your you post a tweet and there's like 18 girls like hitting you up with basically throwing themselves at you, I'm like, man, I don't know how Fronz navigates the water of this shit.
Yeah, no, it's
You should have like
the
20
Wild
kids,
West.
dude.
What'd you say? I should have 20 kids?
I say, yeah.
I might. I don't know. They might be in different countries. You know what I'm saying? I might have like a little German baby or something. Who knows?
You got to change your phone number now and then too, so they can't all contact you all the time.
Yeah, no. No, it's difficult, man, but the biggest thing is just like be fucking smart. Be respectful. Like don't be fucking weird, man. Like it's not hard to have like cool relationships with women and without being fucking creepy, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't understand, and people probably expect like Attila to be that band, but that's not us, dude. Like we have girls we know that are just cool as shit, like homies. They just want to hang out and party, and it's all chill. It could also just be the stigma, like I was having a big conversation with my band about this today, but maybe, I think a lot of these bands and artists that have like creepy shit go down, like they're writing this like super, super deeply emotional, music that maybe, these girls become huge fans because of the lyrics, like super emotional to them, and maybe these girls want to hang out with the artist just because they like feel the lyrics or this and that, and the artist is just like, shit, I've been in a bus for like fucking weeks and I'm like horny, but they're not realizing that like, yo, like this girl is not hanging out with you because she wants to have sex with you. She's like just genuinely into your music, so don't be creepy.
That also ruins that whole like person's persona of you in general, and like could affect you in a negative way.
And then I think
more
about Attila, and it's like, dude, like I literally sing about sex, partying, like alcohol.
Yeah, that's
drugs.
true. I think you're right.
So,
it's like it's emo and post-hardcore bands that this shit happens to, not honest metalcore bands.
Exactly. So it's like I don't think girls are coming to hang out with Attila because, you know, they're like crying in their bedroom to our music over their like breakup or over their boyfriend, and like they come to hang out with us because they know what the fuck it is. Like, we're fun. Like, we're fun as fuck to hang out with. We party. It's a good time. Like, it's, you know, and as much as people want to believe that we're like really like shitty to people or misogynistic, like, we respect the shit out of women, and any woman that hangs out with us has a great time and has nothing but like good shit to say. So it's just, it is what it is, man. Like, we love women, treat them good, and then you don't have to worry about dumb shit like that. Don't be a dumbass. Just be cool. That's it. It's simple.
So
Yeah.
Piggybacking off of that, Attila respects women. How do you feel about someone who you've toured with in the past? You've toured with this band in the past, As I Lay Dying, and of course that's the big thing now is Tim is back in As I Lay Dying, and they're touring now. They're going to be touring America. Do you have any personal thoughts on that, or like, you know, does it bother you? He's back into the scene. Does it bother you that he got married again? Does it bother you?
Should Tim Lambesis have a career in music? That's like the $1 million question.
Yeah.
And I'll say from my point of view, like, I don't give a fuck. If people want to support him and go to the shows, then that's fine. I don't care.
Yeah.
He's probably not a good guy. I don't really know him, but I mean, by the same token, we have politicians who are dirtbags. We have religious leaders who are dirtbags. So you're telling me of all the shit you can get pissed off about, it fucking sticks in your craw that some metalcore dude is out touring again. Like,
I
would
say
he had
that
tits too.
feel that
He
way.
had tits though too.
I would probably fully side with you, and I'm not a very, you know, controversial, like, one side of the fence dude, so I would side with you and say, who really gives a fuck? You know, at the time of the shit going down, I actually did the very last tour with Tim Lambesis.
Yeah, it was like 2012 or some shit. Right beforehand.
It was the Monster Outbreak tour with Asking Alexandria and As I Lay Dying, and my band was on it. Or it might have been right before that. No, it was that tour. So I toured with Tim. I hung out with him. I mean, it was kind of obvious that homeboy was on, you know, steroids and using that shit. And I know that shit heavily, heavily alters your brain and your mental way of thinking and your testosterone and your rage. So, you know, what could have been like your normal everyday relationship flaws with a woman could have, in his brain, due to the chemicals he was taking, turned into like
next level.
Yeah, just next level. Not justifying that it's right, but, you know, him.
You could see how it happened.
I can see how it happened. Yes, definitely not right. Definitely not justified. Definitely super fucking fucked up. But guess what? That's why you go to prison. You serve your sentence. You do your time. You become clean. Maybe you read some fucking books. You learn from your mistakes, and you come out of it and hopefully become a bigger, better person. I'm not perfect.
Yeah.
I've fucked up a whole shitload in life, and I can say that every time I fuck up, I become better, and I would hope the same for him. So, you know, I get
it. Seems like he's out there trying to do positive stuff. So I mean,
exactly.
I'd rather if he's gonna make the world a better place than him sitting in a fucking jail cell somewhere doing nothing. Then, you know,
I mean, let's
I'm not
be
gonna
real.
Sleep over that.
What's gonna be the chances of him doing that shit again? Like, zero. Duh. Like, he's not gonna do that shit again. That'd be fucking stupid, dude.
Well,
like,
hopefully for him, he's not doing steroids again either.
Yeah,
so.
And hopefully he's not doing steroids. But I don't know him on a personal level. I don't know him on a personal level, but from what I do know of him and touring with him, you know, I do think deep down in he's a nice dude and just made some really fucking bad choices. So I don't know. I don't personally give a fuck if you go to his tour, support him, or you don't fuck with him at all. Whatever. I don't care. Yeah, I'm not losing sleep over it.
I think it's to each his own for sure. I mean, a lot of people didn't even remember that he had gotten arrested or went to jail in general. So, I mean, as far as your like basic fan, I think a lot of people completely forgot. So,
yeah.
that's that. But
not everybody reads Lambgoat, you know.
that's true. Yeah, especially the comments section.
Who the fuck wouldn't read Lambgoat? It's amazing.
Fuck that.
So speaking of like, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Alex. Go ahead.
No, you are on something. Take it.
We're getting into like not things outside of Attila and other bands and stuff like that. I'm curious, because Emmure is a band that I also kind of get into every now and then. You and Frankie have had some beef over the years. I don't know if you want to touch on that, or if that's something that's under the rug, or is it still rampant, or?
I don't even know. Like, that dude is not even like on my radar. Like, I don't keep up with him or see anything that dude says personally.
Mm-hmm.
So anything that Frankie does is totally irrelevant to my life. I have always been a fan, you could say, of Emmure's music, and I've always loved them, especially, no offense to the new lineup, but I was really close with all the members in the band in the old lineup. It's just like, long story short, when you go on tour with people and you're spending 8 weeks with them, like, in the same room, there's people that are genuinely good people that you get along with and have good conversations with, and they're just real fucking people. And then there's really, really shitty, weird, disrespectful, fucked up people. And that was Frankie. And of course, no, seriously, straight up. And of course, on the internet, on Twitter, on Instagram, whatever he has, I don't know, I don't see it or care. I'm sure he's like a fucking angel to people because that's his fans, this and that. But it's different when you actually know people in real life and you're on tour with them. And he fucking sucks. He's just not good. He's just not a good human. And I don't care. I'm not afraid to say it. There's nothing more to say beyond that. It's just some people are good and some people aren't. Mm-hmm. I respect everyone. Yeah. I don't care if you're the fucking light guy, the drum tech, whatever. We're all on this tour together. I like everybody. Him, it was just,
so what about
it was just not fucking cool, dude. That's all there is to say. I'm close with every member of that band, past and present. Him, fucking weird, dude.
It's crazy.
Just not fucking cool, man.
Is it fixable, or is it something that, because I mean, you guys,
for him, I think it's a mental issue.
With you?
No, just with himself.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if he had an issue with you per se.
No, the dude's just not there.
Because it seems like you guys, I don't want to call you guys like similar bands, but you guys probably have a lot of the same fans, because it seems like you're in a heavier, because I put you guys like that kind of breakdown and that heavy kind of, I don't want to call it gent, but it's kind of along those same lines. It's just, you guys seem to be in the forefront of that kind of genre, so I didn't know if that's fixable and you guys both take over the world, or.
I mean, since me and him have never got along, but still, like, we did, I don't know, maybe the Sick tour or something, and we brought Emmure on the tour with us with their new lineup, you know? And it wasn't a big deal. Like, I wasn't interacting with the dude or hanging out with him or anything like that, but I didn't care. Like, I'll fucking tour with Emmure. I don't care. Like, I'm keeping it real, speaking the truth. That's who I am. I'm always just going to say whatever the fuck I want, but I don't care. I'll tour with Emmure. I listen to their new album. It's good. It's not, I can separate. I can separate music from like personality. Like, you could be the worst person in the world and I can still like your music. Like, I don't care. If I like the music, I like the music. I like Emmure. I like their music. I just don't like him as a person, and that's fine.
No, I was going to say,
I don't have to be his friend.
If Emmure can tour with the Acacia Strain, after all that shit went down, then there's still hope for an Attila Emmure tour.
Yeah, of course.
What about an Attila Senses Fail tour?
Hell fucking no, dude. Fuck that.
Outside of the genres,
the biggest gripe,
what was the issue?
What would be the benefit? Like,
I'm just fucking with you.
No. Fuck that.
Since all that Buddy and Fronz stuff came to the surface last week.
Oh no, it's just
fill everybody
in. It's just
everybody
funny
in for
as
that,
shit.
just in case they don't know.
Well, Lambgoat didn't post about it because I was like, "Fuck this! I don't feel like dealing with it again." But I saw some of my
AP,
peers did.
AP ate it up. Yeah, AP ate it up because AP.
TMZ.
Oh God, TMZ. Yeah, right.
They are the TMZ for the hardcore. All that kind of stuff.
Because they're more concerned with gossip than real metal news. Like, Lambgoat is like real news. AP is just this gossip's gonna get so many hits on the site because it's Fronz talking shit again. Like, but that's what people want. Like, people, Like, dude, the other day on stage, me and my guitarist staged that we were like in a fight. Like, not like it was, you could tell it was kind of joking, but we like threw our instruments and shit like we were gonna beat the shit out of each other. And guess what? 500 people pulled their phones out and started cheering for me to fight my guitarist. Like, we're best friends, we're not gonna fight, but it just goes to prove, like, cool, guess what, you can release new music and like this many people will care, or you can stage a fucking fight or like talk shit to people on the internet and this many people will care.
More
like
people. Yeah.
More people 2019,
dude, yeah, that's, it just is what it is, man.
Which reminds me, the whole fighting on stage thing, anything ever come of that whole security guard thing? You've probably seen the videos that were posted of you, punching that dude. Was there any legal fallout? Like, whatever became of that thing?
I don't know if I can go into detail, but I'm just going to say, yes, there are issues that are currently being resolved. And, yeah,
Will
fuck.
it affect the
I'm just going to say
Twitter
fuck.
name? Will
No.
Okay, just making sure.
It's not going to affect anything. Thank Satan for insurance.
All right, yeah, you'll still be a metalcore millionaire.
Yeah, I'm still Gucci. We Gucci out here, but
Nice
yeah.
play on words, if you know what he's talking about.
But yeah, not the wisest move that night. Definitely acting out of, extreme anger and emotion. But guess what? I don't fuck with that shit. If you're a security guard and you punch my fans, if you choke my fans, if you slam them into the ground, like, my fans aren't fucking 30-year-old bodybuilders. Like, my fans are 17, 18, 19, like skinny little like 90-pound motherfuckers. And if they want to crowd surf to the front, because I literally just told them on the mic during this song, crowd surf to the front, and then you punch them and choke them and hit them and slam them to the ground, guess what? I'm going to fucking punch you every time. If you don't stop and you keep doing it, if I get it, like, if someone's acting a fucking fool and hitting people in the crowd and like harming the experience for the other concert goers, yeah, fucking choke that dude out, take him out, like, he's acting a fool. But if a 90-pound girl is crowd surfing and you slam her to the ground, we're gonna punch you. I'm sorry, we're gonna do it because you're a piece of shit. Like, don't do that to people. Let them enjoy the experience. It's a rock show. Like,
anybody who's been to a show knows that there's there's some good security guards out there, but there are a lot of fucking gorillas. Gorillas that like they live for that shit. They want to, the bad ones that they're 250 pounds, they're 6'4", and they take joy in throwing around an 18-year-old kid because that's, I guess, how they get their kicks, because they never made it to the NFL or whatever.
That's literally what it was. Like, I don't know if these dudes just weren't listening to what I was saying, if they just had no idea what kind of show this was, but you could tell, I could look into their eyes and tell that these dudes were aggro as fuck, wanting to punch people, hurt people, choke people for no fucking reason. And I was going to wait till the end of the song and address the issue over the mic. But then I saw my bass player throw his bass at one of them. And I said, fuck no, show's over. This is about to get dirty. And shit popped off. Blah, 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 blah. ABC News, this and that. Fucking Attila, blah, 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 blah. The cops were running after me.
There's no such thing as bad publicity.
No, there isn't. And it was good. And it's not like we're bad people. We don't want to fight anyone. We don't want to hurt or punch anyone ever. It's just a matter of, you physically assaulted our fans. Like, these are our pride and joy. These people are the reason we're here 15 years later. They're, paying our fucking bills. Like, don't fucking hurt them. Like, God damn it. It's not that serious. You don't have to fucking choke people and punch them and hurt them. It's not like that. Like, I don't know. The whole situation was just way out of hand. Blah, 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 blah. We're in Vegas. We ran away from the venue. And
all places.
We fucking Ubered to California. And...
Well, I hope it all works out. Maybe get those spicy tuna roll lawyers on your side, and shit'll go down.
I think it's just gonna get settled. But dude, the whole thing is just like fucking bullshit, man. Like,
it's a headache you don't need.
It's a headache, and like, lesson learned. Like, hey, like, even if I'm really mad about something and I should stick up for my fans, maybe handle it a little differently. Cut the song and just like physically talk in the mic to the people
It's
versus
hard to
like
do that, though.
versus
I mean,
throwing hands.
It's hard because you're obviously going to be caught up in the moment.
You're caught in the moment,
you have your own
adrenaline
going
everything,
on, and then
like,
that adrenaline just tacks on to some other shit. And again, people are just aggro in general.
Yeah.
And that guy probably had no idea who the fuck Attila was, and he had no idea what the fuck the night was going to bring. And then he's out there working for X amount of dollars an hour, and then his shit is like, your shows are crazy, so he probably just wasn't aware of what was going to happen. And next thing you know, bing bang boom.
Exactly.
I want to be respectful of your time. I know you got a gig tonight.
I got to perform in a bit, but we're good.
I just want to ask you about. I want to bring up a couple bands, and just off the cuff, like give me your thoughts on them.
Let's do it.
Like a lightning round, like
Yeah.
fire. No time to think.
The Ghost Inside.
Absolutely love those dudes. Attila and the Ghost Inside are really, really close. Kalen, my bass player, was in For the Fallen Dreams with Andrew.
Nice.
And but every single one of them, we've, Jonathan, fucking every one of them, we've always been really close with. We did quite a few tours together. We did Warped Tour together, and those were always the homies. They'd be on our bus. We'd be rolling dice, playing CeeLo, drinking whiskey, like whatever. And
CeeLo Green?
No, throwing CeeLo, rolling dice, and like betting money, being delinquent
CeeLo,
together.
that's tour gambling, man.
Oh, yeah.
Terror used to be into that shit.
Tour gambling, yeah, and they would always take all my fucking money. But no, those dudes are really close of ours, and I've always loved their music. And when I heard about the crash, it literally devastated us. It was heartbreaking.
Yeah, I'm sure that hits home too.
It hits home, man. We travel in the same fucking bus. We do the same fucking thing, and it just kind of was a scary eye-opener of like, dude, we're not invincible. You think you're invincible in a bus because it's giant, but guess what? Like,
it's
you're not.
Super unsafe.
You're not, But, the worst possible thing that could have happened to them. They got into a head-on wreck with an 18-wheeler, which is like devastating.
In its own, to see how scary as shit.
Just devastating, but super, super happy to hear about their, show coming up. Their final, not their final, but their like big debut back. And I know they're working on music, and, Andrew, they all got really fucked up from that accident. But obviously Andrew lost a leg, which is life-changing, especially as a drummer.
He's learning to use it again.
But his dad has been super supportive and built him a device so that he can still play drums, like a device that attaches to the remaining part of his leg and allows him to still play drums. And knowing
shit I heard, he's playing pretty fucking awesome.
Hey, Def Leppard kept going for years and years and years. They're still going.
Yeah, but that Def Leppard has
a little different.
Yeah. This is metalcore, man.
This is way
but seriously,
harder to play.
that thing, his dad helped him with, like the YouTube videos
awesome,
out there.
man.
Like I wouldn't notice the difference,
Exactly.
I wouldn't be like, oh, that dude's playing.
No one's
going to
notice a difference in his performance. And I know, like, this sounds crazy to say or whatever, but knowing Andrew, like, he is, if that shit were to happen to anyone, no one in the world would handle something as devastating as that as good as Andrew can, because he is like one of the just best, most positive human beings in the world. Like, he's just hilarious at all times. His jokes, his spirit, his energy, he's just overwhelmingly positive. So it's kind of like, I really wish it didn't happen to him, but he's like the one person that can actually overcome from that and be like, oh yeah, I lost a leg. Like, fuck it. Who cares? Like, I'm still going to play drums. I'm still going to fucking kill this shit. Like, he's just overwhelmingly positive, and really happy to see them back.
It sucks that he didn't play like guitar or something like that. That it wouldn't have impeded him as much. But yeah,
nah, he's still gonna kill it, dude.
I think they've been. I think they definitely will. I mean, the covers they've had in the last couple of years outside of the accident, most of it's been about the drummers come back to like playing music again. And I mean, when I originally saw the video that him and his dad made, the first one, I was like, holy shit, because. That's just crazy in general. Cause
it's hard enough to play drums, with two legs.
Exactly.
So yeah, it's all impressive. All right, cool. Thanks. How about Bring Me the Horizon?
Oh, good one. Honestly, I really love the new album. It's,
That could have been some of those songs. Could have been the Limp Bizkit songs.
Yeah, so obviously they have progressed so much from a band that was like equally as heavy as Attila, kind of deathcore-ish, to now what is a band that like I don't even know what to call it now, which is kind of cool. But I think the songs are all. I'm just a musician, so I respect everything from a very like general perspective. So I think the songs are all really well written. I think they're really catchy. And I gave the album a fair listen. I liked it, and I still continuously listen to the new album. I'm not super close with any of the dudes in the bands, but we've always been acquaintances, and I just like them. I like them. I like their new album. I think it's good. My biggest question, and this is like just me being like transparent as shit, but like songs, for example, like the intro track, I Apologize If You Feel Something, or Nihilist Blues, where there's like quite literally like no band, no guitar, no bass. I just wonder personally what the band does during those songs. Like, do you still have your guitar hanging on you, but you're not touching it?
Walk off stage.
Do you walk off and like chug a beer real quick? Do you like?
Yeah, that's like smoke break time or something.
Yeah, do you
get a different guitar and a different tuning?
Do you change outfits? Do you go pick up like a keyboard or something? No, I'm just being like genuinely curious. Like
the thing like change outfits. That's something that they're to the ability to where they probably have costume changes or could have costume changes.
Dude, even Attila's done that in shows where we had like a wardrobe change mid-set. Like, you know, it's you can do it. Like, fucking hell yeah. But
intermission, bro.
That's just my big question with the new music is like,
I don't know. I guess we'll have to see.
I know. I would love to see them live because they're, you know,
or maybe they won't play those tunes.
No,
maybe it's too awkward.
They definitely will play that.
I've seen the set list, and no, I'm sure everything is fucking incredible live. They've always been great live. We toured with them on Warped Tour.
I guess he's got screwed up vocal cords, so
yeah.
We'll see,
they're scheduled to play here in May. I don't know if they will, but if they do, we should definitely have them on.
I'll roll out, baby.
Well, they're a hard get, but okay, cool. How about Every Time I Die?
Ooh, fucking love them. Every Time I Die was one of the biggest inspirations for Attila in the early days. Always loved that band. And then I'll never forget Warped 2015, I believe, where we toured with Every Time I Die, and we actually got to become like best friends with them, like actual party together every night status, on each other's bus. Like the squad on that Warped Tour sounds fucking crazy, like not believable, but the clique on that Warped Tour was Attila, Every Time I Die, and Terror. We're like the three biggest
That's
homies.
Like a lot of party dudes.
Yeah, because like, yeah, our music is fucking different, but at the end of the day, we're all really fucking funny. We have funny, weird conversations. We like to drink. We like to dabble in other shit, and we have a good fucking time together. And no bullshit. Yeah. Like Attila, Every Time I Die, and Terror were best friends on that Warped Tour, and it was the coolest fucking thing because I love every single one of them. Love Every Time I Die. Love all their music. Love everything they've done. Like, they're still killing it, and they've been a band like even a little longer than Attila has, and they're still crushing it. Yeah. No one can hate on Every Time I Die. They're fucking awesome.
Like, when you brought him up, when Alex brought him up, I was like, who's gonna say anything bad about Every Time I Die? Outside of like, I don't like their music, maybe, but like that band, to me, that band is like your stereotypical like band you would love to be a part of. Because even if you don't party and you're part of that band, Andy gets along very well with everybody else.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
He's great.
They're cool dudes, and I would love to know them better if possible. But we'll see.
Well, get in a band, man.
I'm trying.
Go on Warped Tour with them. Well, not Warped Tour. No, that's dead, I guess. But
no, they do shows. They do Warped Tour shows now.
Well, yeah, limited shows. But A Day to Remember.
Fucking love them. I literally just not even a week ago was playing pool and drinking with Alex, the drummer. They live here in Orlando too, so we're homies. Like Attila, A Day to Remember.
What's your favorite A Day to Remember album?
I mean, I like all of their music, but if I had to pick a favorite, I would just pick Homesick, just because that was when Attila started touring really heavily, and that album Homesick, and like the concept of like being away from the people you love and like the hardships of touring resonated really deeply with me at that moment of my life. And I think the music is all excellent. So Homesick would definitely be my favorite, but
That's
all the
definitely
music,
their best produced one, but I mean that and their best album, I think, too. But
no, it's cool. Like, they're fucking homies. They live in Orlando with us. We literally like work together on shit. Like, my guitarist was just in the studio with them recently. Like, I meet up with the drummer and I let him listen to the new Attila album before it came out. He let me listen to the new A Day to Remember album that's not even out, or whatever they're working on, and it's just like homie status. Like, no one would expect us to like be
There's a new A Day to Remember album coming, people.
I think he just spilled it because they're doing a tour, and I was thinking maybe it's the 10-year anniversary.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
I mean, I already tweeted that I heard the new music. I don't really know if I'm like what I'm allowed to say, but yeah, if I just spill the beans, then I'm a piece of shit. But no, their new music is fucking incredible.
I did read something the other day.
Yeah,
so you're not. It's not all on you, man.
Plus, this isn't coming out. This episode won't come out tomorrow, so they may have new music out by the time it comes out.
Cool. I just will say this: the new A Day to Remember is really fucking awesome. I love it.
Is it back to the old style, or is it more of like the TRL of Day to Remember?
It's everything. It's everything, man. It's everything, and it's really fucking good. Really well written. Love those guys.
They're one of the good bands that took that pop punk kind of sound and mixed it with like metalcore for the most part. Like, because the first couple albums were pretty good and they were different, but then that Homesick album came out and it was just like that was a game changer in general. But next band, Alex.
Who else?
White fucking Chapel.
Sick as fuck. Always love that band.
You guys ever tour with them?
Dude, I don't even know if we have. Also, side note,
feel like
I'm about to piss my fucking
pants.
I'm
about to say there's a bathroom. I have to too. So there's a bathroom right there if you want to, right on the other side.
Through that graffiti door right there.
You'll see Tommy Pickles, and you'll pee on the other side.
Tommy
of Tommy
Pickles. Okay, I'm gonna go piss because I'm gonna piss my fucking pants.
We'll edit this shit out. Do what you need to do.
Okay, be right back.
Take your time. Yeah, like right there on the other side of that wall. We may edit all that out. Who knows? You never know.
All right, baby. I'm back. I drink a lot of beer, so I have a huge piss in me.
Yeah. Well, hey, you held it in. You held it in pretty long. So
yeah, I just told him. I was like, hey, I'm lucky you bent first.
All right. Who's next on the hotline of bands?
Glassjaw.
Wow, such an incredible band. I never dove like too deep into their discography, but I love that band. Amazing. Legends.
Holy shit, it's raining heavy as shit right now.
Is that what that noise is?
That's it.
Fuck. How about the old Hatebreed?
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Not old Hatebreed, I just mean the old, the
Legends.
I don't even know what to call them. They're just, they're legendary.
Legends.
Hardcore, obviously.
Yeah,
they've been around for a hot second.
Legends, dude. Yeah, so speaking of Hatebreed, Jamie Josta is a good friend, and I've done a couple of his podcasts before.
Dope.
And he's a cool dude to just sit down and talk to, and everyone in that band is really cool. That's another band that we did Warped Tour with, where we ended up hanging out with Hatebreed a whole shitload. Jamie Josta tends to do his own thing. Like, he wasn't like partying with us, but the other members of Hatebreed would be regularly playing basketball with us and partying and having a good time with us, because we were the only band. We probably are the only band that tours with the basketball hoop, So, like, we're just, like, very...
That's awesome.
Yeah, we're just very inviting because, like, we set up, for the day and we bust out a fucking basketball hoop. So other bands are like, I don't know anything about this Attila band, but holy shit, they're just shooting hoops and drinking beer. They must be fucking cool, and we become friends with all these cool-ass bands like Hatebreed.
So
I remember when... No, I was just going to say, I remember when Linkin Park and Of Mice and Men went on tour, and those dudes, like, they hit a gym or something to play basketball. That's when, like, Chester fucked up his ankle, and they had to cancel the whole tour. Yeah, so you got to be careful, on the court there.
Yeah, crossing up motherfuckers real quick.
Is it the Hawks or the Magic?
Oh, man. I'm not, like, huge into sports, although I love to, like, physically play them. I'm not too huge into sports, but...
I think you're going to upset people if you don't say Magic, though, since you all live in Orlando.
Well, I know. Well, our guitarist still lives in Atlanta, so we still have a home base representing. But I would say Magic, man. Magic's doing really well right now.
As well as I can.
And I recently became like friends with some of like the executives there and like a couple of the players. I got invited to like some cool VIP like Orlando Magic party or some shit.
Fronz to it. Fronz is going to do the national anthem at a Magic game, right?
Oh yeah, I'll scream the national anthem. Fuck yeah.
I'm a Magic fan, so if you ever need a guest to come and hang out, that's cool.
Hey, I might have some courtside tickets soon. So
we don't even have to be
roll
courtside. I've been in the back of that arena many times.
Sick.
All right, final random one.
Okay.
Post Malone.
Fucking sick, dude. He is so good at everything, man. Like, look at him. Post Malone's excellent, man. He's grungy. He doesn't give a fuck about anything, and his music is incredible. And he's actually in touch with this type of music. Like, he knows Attila. He knows all these bands. Like, he's reached out to me before. He's not like a stranger. He's not like, he might be one of technically the biggest artists. Like, he had the biggest selling album of 2018 and he's fucking crushing it. But he's also,
dude, that fucking Better Now song is on 24 fucking hours a day still.
All the songs from that album are on 24 hours a day.
Yeah, I did a cover of that song with like the Our Last Night Boys and Tillian and a few other people, and that shit blew up, man. And it's really cool because stoked I got to be a part of that. But yeah, I'm a big Post Malone fan, and I respect what he's doing.
I think he will go
he's
long.
Good.
I think he will go long. It might not be as a hip hop.
You can tell,
but he's definitely musically inclined.
He's doing something right when there are so many fucking imitators out that are trying to be who he is, and it's just like, it's funny to me. It's like, I mean, I respect anyone, like, do what you're doing, but there's so many fucking like Post Malone imitators out right now trying to come up, and it's like, do your shit. Like, if you really like it, like, go for it. But man, like, you do something right when you got a bunch of copycats like coming up after you, like riding your coattails. But yeah, no, Post Malone is the fucking shit, and he's killing it, and I'm happy for him.
So we might get a Post Malone Bone Crew tour. Maybe Bone Crew open up for Post Malone.
Hey.
Yo, one could only hope, man. I just, like, when it comes to him, I know he is like accessible and I could hit him up, but there's like a fine line. I don't want to be that dude. Like, imagine how many fucking like metal dudes are like trying to hit him up for shit because they know Post Malone likes Post Malone legitimately likes metal. Like, he legitimately likes, bands like Attila and shit. So it's like, I never want to be that dude like blowing him up. That's just
I hear
whack, But dude, I would love it if I had any opportunity to collaborate on a song with Post Malone or tour with him or whatever it may be.
Get him on a song.
I would love it. I would be so fucking stoked. But that's up to him.
Alex, I don't know if you can hear it, but we might want to wrap it up because it's like pouring.
Yeah. No, I think I've covered like. I had a few things I wanted to cover. We've covered everything.
Cool.
So yeah, unless you had something, Dave, I think
I guess just giving you
really
the
nothing
final word
else
basically.
to cover.
Yeah. Just
final words.
Give you the final word. Obviously, making money in music is tough as shit. So kids, don't think you're gonna make money of the music. It's everything outside of the music. But go ahead, Fronz. This is your so to speak time.
100%. Ladies and gentlemen, music is definitely something that absolutely has to be driven by passion. And not everyone that does music is going to make money from it. So don't, you can look to me as a role model, but don't look to me as a role model in the sense of like your fate is going to play out like mine has. I just happen to be a very like business oriented person, etc. But yeah, no, my final words would just be, thanks for having me on the podcast. I enjoy talking to anybody.
Thank you.
And the new Attila album just came out yesterday, brand new. It's called Villain. I think it's the best Attila album we ever wrote. It's very genuine. The lyrics are very genuine, everything. And musically, it's just a great album. So I would just hope everyone that is listening to this will listen to the brand new Attila album. And yeah, thank you so much for having me, and hope everyone has a great motherfucking day.
Yeah. And it is coming down hard right now. But yeah, definitely go check out Villain. Stream it if you can. Buy it if you want to. There's only a limited amount out. But definitely, if you stop by and see Attila, get that merch. Like he said earlier, they get more of that money to them directly. So that's how bands really.
Goddamn rain!
I know, right? It's loud. So anyway,
thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, Franz, man.
Cheers.
I really appreciate
man.
it.
Thank you so
Appreciate your candor.
Yeah, of course, man. Always good to talk. So thanks for having me.
Here's my shitty fucking Bud Light orange. Where the fuck is this?
Cheers, dude.
All right, Alex. Well, hey, we'll touch base again, and let's
Yeah.
kinda cut it, I guess, and we'll edit everything out. That's crap, but yeah, not crap, but the bathroom break, I guess. We'll edit that. But.
Sounds good.
All
All
right,
right, bro.
All right.
out.
I'll talk to Dave. Thanks again, Franz. I'll see you online, man.
Of course. Peace.